up, Doc? We in the building. Y'all heard what I said, Wrestling Podcast, Diesel D, Tell, and they don't want none. We in the building. We in here to talk about AEW's Road Rager. And they had a good lineup lined up for us, as well as some good segments. But without any further ado, let's get started. The first match, and it was a strap match. It was QT Marshall, the leader of the factory, going up against his former mentor, protege, friend, whatever you want to call it, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes of the Nightmare family. Strap match, classic rules, hit for all four corners, you win the match. Already, you had Aaron Solo interfering. That left Dustin to come out, chase him out the crowd, but that left Cody and QT all by themselves. During the match, the lights went out for no reason, came back on. They treated it like it was just an error. But that will be more to come later on. Anyway, keep this match going. QT Marshall thought he was going to get it done, but later on to end the match, 3 crossroads from a fired up Cody after hella straps, hella back and forth whipping ass. Cody gets this win. How you guys feel about this?
Well, I feel it's good to be back on the road.
It was good, man.
Mm-hmm.
They was live, first road in Miami.
Vice City vibe to it with the graphics. I say it was a solid match. Of course, my guy Cody won. The commentators, I think one of the commentators said QT Marshall needed this win. Since
that was Jim Ross that said it.
Television, this would be a big win for him.
It definitely would.
I knew that wasn't going to happen.
I think it was a pretty solid match as well. And like you were saying, when he said that, as soon as he said that, I'm thinking in my mind, like, no, damn well he ain't winning that match. It was the best part of the match when Cody hit him with the 3 crossroads. And then hit the 4
I say the match was okay because some parts were sloppy. And then, of course, QT Marshall made himself bleed. He stopped bleeding when he went to that ring post.
In the ring.
When Cody pulled him into the ring post.
Next, we had your All Elite Wrestling World Champion, Kenny "By God Omega, coming out do an interview with Tony Schiavone. He was cut off by Evil Uno and the Dark Order. The whole crowd was live. They was screaming, "We want Hangman." And goddamn it, they was gonna get it. Shit got ugly. Kenny Omega assaulted Evil Uno. That left a whole damn melee to bust out, with the Good Brothers coming out, with Michael Nakazawa getting involved. It was a whole melee. This left Hangman to come out, take everybody out, and then it was the stare down between him and Kenny on the apron. Hey, are y'all ready for this? Is it time for Hangman to take it from Kenny Omega?
I don't think he's gonna take it from him. I want him to win.
I don't think so either, not at this point.
But it seems like the match is like too sudden.
Yeah.
With no
like
real
they only
build
like,
up.
And there's what is next week? A Fighter Fest?
Yeah.
Or night 2 of Fighter Fest? If it happened, because they said Hangman's supposed to talk like on a Fighter Fest. So we'll see if he challenges him, before Omega.
Well, it's looking like that's the next challenge anyway.
But my favorite part of that segment, Omega was funny.
My
it's
favorite
like I can't really make out what y'all saying right now. Then he said, what's the capital of Thailand?
Bangkok.
Came from Hobos and Bangkok. You know, everybody just came sprinting out there.
My favorite part of the segment was Kenny Omega's acting, because when Hangman came out, he going to throw Michael Naka into Hangman, and then he going to bump into Omega, going to bump into him
just fall
on the ground. Oh, we see, you know what's about to happen with that though.
Hey, a lot of people looking forward to Hangman and Kenny Omega. But our next bout was a 6-man tag team match. It pitted members of the Pinnacle. It was FTR, Cash Wheeler, Dax Hardwood with Wardlow. You know Tully was out there with him as well. They were going up against Santana, Ortiz, and the Big Hurt Jake Hager. And they had the legend Conan out there with them at ringside. So to try to even things out. This was a fast-paced match for a 6-man tag to try to get things off to a good start. Inner Circle took over early, but of course, FTR's always able to get back in there. But at the end, with the interference of Tully Blanchard,
of course,
but you knew this was going to happen. We get a big rig from FTR. They get the W. They try to get out of there, but not before taking down Conan. They were celebrating in the ring. Conan gets in the ring, hit him with the sock with the balls in it. I don't know why the fuck he did that, because he was the only one in the ring.
It ain't hurt Warlow at all.
But anyway, Tully gets in the ring, give him a chop block.
chop block.
It was a main ass
and
chop
it really
block.
looked like his leg
Yeah,
was
it was
hurting.
amazing.
The way you slid from under him, I was like, he probably really
It
hurt.
looked like it gave out, and that's how we ended. With the Pinnacle standing tall in the
It's
second.
the second time in 3 weeks they done did that before now.
It's a legend, man. A Lucha Libre legend. But fortunately, we wasn't done with the inner circle on the Pinnacle, because next we had MJF and Jericho coming out to talk about MJF stipulation. And MJF on the way out, a fan tried to jump in the ring out the audience. And they stopped us right at the end of Jericho's song when we all trying to enjoy the Judas on my damn mind. MJF said, I've learned so much from you, Jericho, that I'm going to put you through the same kind of hell that I've seen you put others through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put you through 5 labors of love match, he said. And in this match, he said he's going to pick 4 hand-chosen opponents, and each match will be a different stipulation. And only if he can beat all 4 of those matches will he get a shot at MJF. And there will be even a different stipulation.
That's great.
What's going on with this, folks?
Maybe the end of this feud finally.
Huh.
That's the only way to end this
But
feud.
end of the feud, MJF did say in order, right? So this would all be in one night, right?
Yeah.
So how
It's
long you
one
think this
match.
storyline gonna drag on? Is it gonna happen in July? Fighter Fest, Fight for the Fallen?
Niggas might be fight for the ball.
Or do you think they could actually drag this shit all the way
I think
to
this
all
shit
out?
gonna be-
They could.
I mean, they could, because they keep. Of course, I don't know if it's going to continue with Jericho and MJF, but that feud still going to continue with Inner Circle Pinnacle.
Yeah.
You got the Guevara and the chairman.
And Sean Spears.
Yeah. Yeah, as he said, speaking of that, Chairman had a segment in the back where he was talking, and he got a fucking chair thrown at him by Sammy Guevara, who told him this shit is not over with. Sammy is trying to get his shine on. He got the big win over the Chairman, a double or nothing. This feud is still continuing.
All your opponents mess around and beat the Pinnacle people too.
It's gonna be all of
It
it.
is. Then that's gonna be the end. That's gonna top it off. Is
I'm
whoever
better than
wins,
you. You know it.
Y'all
whoever
heard what
wins,
he
they
said.
gonna have some type of stipulation with their groups.
Is MJF really gonna win? Because Jericho talking about I might just leave AEW.
I feel like,
If
as
not,
we've said this a lot of times in previous episodes, the world is coming back, and Fozzy is ready to tour. Goddammit!
Yeah.
So this could finally be coming to a climax. I would hate to see for the Inner Circle to break up, but
yeah, and plus just
hey, it's been a good run,
plus
goddammit.
just look at it anyway. You got a 50-year-old Chris Jericho going into 25-year-old MJF.
Jericho's
and it's
starting to
prime.
get wear down.
Hey, Jericho's gonna always be a legend icon. He can come
Yeah.
back anytime, get his shine on. He can leave now, come back next year, and they
Exactly.
still gonna be It's still gonna be going on.
No matter how, when he leaves, when he returns.
Hey. Anyway, we had the debut match next of Andrade El Idolo. My man came out with Vicky Guerrero. He also was going up against the third eye Matt Sydal. I don't know why Sydal also always gets thrown in the matches with new people to take the loss. Even though he put on good matches.
He put a match
Because
on
he
it.
puts over people. Matt Sydal was a good ass wrestler. But his third eye.
Anyway, this was a good ass match. We've seen a whole bunch of classic Andrade moves. We've seen the double moonsault, we've seen the double knees. Matt Sydal I felt like every time Andrade made a move, Matt Sydal countered it to let him know that I got something in my tank too. As Darren said, this was a damn good match. At the end, he hit him with the Hammerlock DDT named El Idolo, both his name, the idol. He gets the W in his debut. But after the match, he did some wicked ass double arm bar reverse submission with the belt. And of course they tried to sell it as he's trying to send a message to the rest of the roster. But how y'all feel about this?
You trying to send a message.
The like you said, the damn good match was a
You
good
already
debut
seen
for
him on
him.
the independent stuff, especially being one of the luchadors,
Yeah.
trying to show that he's the best. And then it looked like the finisher, he changed it a little.
Yeah, the way
it
he
was a little
I thought it was.
It was an upper hook DT instead of underhook.
I looked at it. I thought I looked at it like I think he messed up the move. Like no, he must have just did
Nah, he
it
just
differently.
changed.
He just changed it.
But good to see Andrade after his release getting some shine. But that wasn't the only guy to show up formerly from the E. Because our next segment, I knew it didn't make no sense because Arn Anderson was just standing in the ring.
For what reason?
As soon as he started talking, the lights went out again. They were out for a strong while.
like fourth time in the ring anymore.
Yeah, they was out for a strong while. Then out of nowhere, you see the former Aleister Black, also known as Tommy N, but now known as Malachi Black. He is all elite, and he gave a wicked ass black mask. I don't know what it's going to be called soon, but he gave a mean ass black mask to Arn Anderson. Made it seem like he was okay. To fool Cody, gave him one too. Got out of there. How you feel about this?
Yeah, I guess he's already starting a feud between him and Cody, so that's how you come out and make a entrance.
Maybe they messed up on our first match though. He's supposed to
come
out on this damn strap match, but he wasn't.
That's probably what he's supposed to distract Cody at that point. But they wanted to save it for that segment.
Yeah.
That's another wrestler added to that roster that you got to see what they're going to do with him. Is he actually going to have a big storyline? And can he be relevant without a title?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Our next match was a mixed tag match. As you had the Bunny and the Blade of the Hardy family office. They went up against the alien Chris Statlander, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy. This was a decent, entertaining match between these two. Before the match started, Orange Cass told the ref, check for that damn weapon. And of course, Aubrey found some damn brass knucks, got rid of them. But as this match progressed, we get to the end. Alley slides the Blade, some another brass knucks, and he hit the shit out of Orange Cass. I thought it was over.
He was going for Orange.
But for some reason, Aubrey was distracted. Chris Statlander hits her finisher. They get the win. But it looked like Cass really took a shot. He might have had a concussion. How y'all feel about this match?
I was thinking Orange Cassidy had a concussion. He had to get Aubrey to help him up and get out the ring.
Yeah.
I paid attention. It was a pretty decent match, but after he hit him with the brass knuckles, well, I'm trying to figure out why didn't the Blade just straight pin. Oh, he went to the corner and started doing something with Alley and threw the brass knuckles.
No, he gave it the brass knuckles.
But why didn't he just put him in his pocket and pin him?
Any other time they do
they
like
just
this.
put him in there. Why did he waste all that time?
But our main event of the night was a street fight, and it was for the All Elite Wrestling Tag Team titles. El Penta Seattle Meadow and Eddie Kingston, the best friends, going up against Matt and Nick, the Young Bucks, your tag champs, the boys that came out there clean. They came out there jamming to their song. They had the streamers. Good to be back on the road. But soon as they got their little Young Bucks fans, Eddie Kingston and Penta, they was ready. Penta was back out in his Joker attire. Eddie Kingston threw the damn trash can at him. It was a lot going on in this match. We're going to talk about it. But at the end, double super kick on Eddie Kingston. These guys finish off the Eddie Kingston. The Young Bucks are still a tag team champions. How y'all feel about this match?
Yeah, shit was tough. The match was good.
It was a good ass match.
A real good match.
Good.
It was a
real good match, but once again, they was on
the
that
cheating was on
Kenny Omega shit.
No,
it was blatant. But this man 450 splash to the referee. And then they put the other referee out the ring.
Then they pulled the referee out the ring.
And then the Good Brothers came out and did something. Then of course they got Brandon Cut out here still spraying these
out. The Good Brothers got in the ring like they was part of the match.
Kazaria came out again, calling him a elite hunter.
Yeah, he came out there and saved guys, but Cutler through the table with a power bomb. But then they caught him with a magic hook.
It's the destroyer off the apron through the table.
The Canadian Destroyer. Yeah, that was a beautiful,
nice spot.
Move. This motherfucker Eddie Kingston got a hold of some tags.
Man, got Frankenstein out the top rope, Penta onto the tags.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
They threw tacks in his face. They threw tacks in Eddie Kingston.
They was really doing tacks in motherfuckers' faces.
Then they put tacks in his mouth and super
kicked him to get the win.
And double Penta.
How y'all feel about Road Rager? Heading into Fighter Fest, night 1 next week.
It was cool. It seemed like the fans need to start getting back invested. Because the fans, they wasn't really cheering like that. They was like flat.
Oh, Dan Lambert. Dan Lambert came out there.
Hyped a little bit, saying how AEW.
He was calling trash about AEW to the point where Lance Archer came out there, gave him a blackout, and man ain't getting no love.
He didn't.
Want to be better with Fighter Fest, and then they got Fight of the Fallen at the end of the month, so they loaded in July. So
we ready?
We ready, man. We got a lot more lined up. This is the AEW portion. We're gonna be mad more for AEW next week too. From Diesel D, Talp, and They Don't Want None. This y'all heard what I said, wrestling hard, and we out of here, goddammit.